It's nothing like a nice mug of hot, steaming Marmite. Oh, hi. Welcome back to part 3. Yes, can you believe it? It's partly my fault for nattering on. Anyway, I'm sure these videos will get the most thumbs down of all my videos. Thanks for that. Thanks, my thumbs down. And enjoy the bad karma that brings you. Right, let's start with Jacob Bates. Hello Roger, please can you give me a shout out? Your vids are fab. I'm from Wakefield, thanks. Ooh, Wakefield. That's just down the road from where I live. And it looks like I'll be living here for a bit longer. I was hoping to move back over that side of Yorkshire, back to North Yorkshire, but due to circumstances beyond my control, it looks like I'll be here for a bit longer. But it's nice and quiet on the whole. I'm semi-rural, it's a nice little house. So I'm counting my blessings. Peace to all you peoples. Right, sorry, Jacob. Oh well, I've done it. Hello from where I live in Halifax to you in Wakefield. Swag Vlogs. Can I have a shout out? What vacuums? I've never seen it spelt like that. What vacuums could I unbox? I have just started YouTube. Well, I could say yes. Alright then. Swag Vlogs. Can you please unbox a brand new Kirby? Also a brand new Vorwerk home cleaning system. Oh, and a brand new Rainbow. Oh, and can you get that Dyson, the Dyson robotic vac? Yeah, that'll do. That'll do to start you off. Okay? So obviously I'm being silly because those vacuums cost a lot of money. And this is what I get a lot of the times from people. Can you buy this? Can you get this? Get this, do that, do that. And I don't know if the people realise that these things cost money. And as I've just said, I work in retail. I don't earn a load of money. So I can't afford them. So, all I say to you, Swag Vlogs, just buy if you want to unbox vacuums, just buy. So I'm not sure where you live, if you're UK or USA or Australia or wherever. Just buy what vacuums you can afford or that you like. Buy what you like. Don't buy something because somebody else wants you to buy it. If you don't want to buy it, don't do it. If you can't afford it either, just buy whatever you like to do. You know, you don't have to unbox vacuums. Just do what you like. It's your YouTube channel. It's up to you. That's a good thing. As long as you're not offending folk and you're being nasty, keep everything nice. It doesn't really matter. There'll always be somebody who enjoys what you do. I mean, what I do is quite specialist, vacuum cleaners. There's people that do all sorts of different things. There's something, that's the beauty, isn't it, of YouTube. There's something for everyone. You know, you can watch all sorts of things. There's a lot of nasty stuff on YouTube as well. Not that I look at it, but I know there will be. There'll be nasty things because there's nasty people in the world as well as nice people. But keep it nice. Don't be ashamed. Just put out stuff you won't be ashamed for your parents to watch, or your grandparents or your friends. Just put stuff out that you're proud of. I'm not proud of everything I've done, but I've tried to be nice and I've tried to keep it clean on the whole, apart from when I throw the dirt down. So, Swag Vlogs, do what you want to do. That's all I'm saying. James T. Smith. My partner used to get annoyed when I picked up vacs on the side of the street. Well, I hope it wasn't just vacs you were picking up off the street, James. However, I would fix them up, in commas, but keep the gems. And he changed his tune. Well, yes, partners often change their tune, don't they? They have to. It's either put up or ship out. That's what I say. Although it's not my house, so I have to behave, because I could get chucked out on the street tomorrow. But I have a trump card, the dogs. I say, if I go, I'm taking the dogs with me and half the contents of the house that you didn't pay for. So that's how I managed to keep my grip on living here. So I think I'll be alright for a bit longer. There's no ring on my finger yet. I was given one years ago, but I threw it back because at the time we couldn't get married and that keeps getting brought up. So who knows? But anyway, I think I'm fairly secure here. Touch plastic. I've no wood. I've got some IKEA furniture. Right. So, yes. Now, here we go. Shrink David, 1982. Always one person that gives a thumbs down. There always is one, at least. I think I've got 4 on this video you're commenting under. But, oh God, I'm not bothered anymore. You know, it used to really get me. Oh, so one person's done me down. Oh no. Oh, God. You know, and just saying that, I can just now, I'm just picturing, because I've just said that, people will be thumbing me down and thinking, oh, that's going to annoy him. It's not. That will make me laugh. That will make me laugh. It doesn't bother me. The only opinions that I'm really concerned about, the people that know me, my friends, family and loved ones. And that's a very small group, and they are the only people whose opinions would hurt me. Strangers' opinions. I know I get to know some of you folk chatting, and you become less strange as I get to know you. But you don't know me one to one. So anyway, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine and dandy. Okay, next one up. I think Shrink David comes up a bit later. He's got in more than once. Gamerboy123 Ahmed. Is that Ahmed? Ahmed or Ahmed? Anyway, he likes pneumatic. Lots of people do, don't they? Lots of people like pneumatic vacuums. It must be the smile. I don't think as many people would like pneumatic as they didn't have the smiley face. Anyway, he likes pneumatic vacuums and mile vacuum cleaners. My most favourite vacuums are Henry and Hetty. Which is your favourite pneumatic vacuum and mile vacuum? Again, I'm just saying it as it's written, but I'm sure he means Miele vacuum. I've mentioned which is my favourite pneumatic in a previous video, and that's the pneumatic Henry Hound with the electric power head. That would be my favourite. Which is my favourite Miele? Miele's a much of a muchness, you know. Don't really like the upright because it's quite bulky and heavy. And the cylinders are all very similar. The art is a bit different, but I wouldn't say that's... I don't really have one, to be honest. I don't have a favourite. I quite like... I can't say it's my favourite, but of the ones I quite like, the little S4, can't remember the model number, but it's electric blue. I've done a review on my channel. It's the one that's got the it's got remote handle. It's a radio frequency remote handle, and it came with the AccuNova rechargeable head, which isn't very good, but when it worked, it was good. I liked that. If that little machine had a proper power head, then that probably would be my favourite. But out of Miele's, I tend to like machines with a power head more than the straight suction. Okay, thanks for your question. The classic gamer, why don't you show Kirby's? Kirby's spelt with a U. Ryan Brooks has piped in. And for one, they're too expensive and it's spelt Kirby with an I. I don't think they make them in the UK. Well, no, they don't make them in the UK, but you can get them. Plenty on eBay, second-hand. Lots of people getting rid of Kirby's on eBay, but most people won't post them. I have looked in the past at getting a Kirby. I know Rusty from Rusty Skull Productions is trying to get rid of one of his, but to my mind, if it's not good enough for Rusty, it's not good enough for me. If he doesn't want it, then I certainly don't want it. I think that's what puts people off. That's what puts me off sometimes, buying from collectors, and I have done in the past. I'm thinking, if they don't want to keep it, what's wrong with it, you know? I have been stung a bit in the past buying from collectors, so I'll try not to, although I recently have done, but I think that one will be okay. Look, I don't show Kirby's because I haven't got any at the moment. And again, I'm not saying I never, ever will get a Kirby, but at the moment I'm not planning on. If one appears and I see one and it's cheap enough and they will post it, then I will get a Kirby. Okay? But that's why I don't show them at the moment, because I haven't got one. Thanks for your question, the classic gamer. Now, Pugzo59. Will you ever do a video of the cleaner that Mr. Dyson used to knock Hoover off the top spot? I don't know if Hoover were in the top spot, to be honest. By which I mean the infamous DC-01. Well, infamous is probably not the correct word, but I've had a DC01, and it was, I'll find a picture of it. I've got a lineup somewhere of some Dysons I've owned, older uprights, so I'll show that. So I had a DC01, and it was in very, very good condition, but it wasn't discoloured or anything. But I sold it, as I've sold every single Dyson I've owned. I own 3 at the moment, but I'm still planning on selling 2 of them. I'm planning on selling the DC40 and the kinetic cylinder. I'm keeping the DC35 because I quite like it for the handheld bit. So I don't think I'll be getting another DC01, to be honest. I didn't really think much of it when I had mine. I didn't think it was very good at performing. I didn't like the way the bin emptied, the way you had to sort of, you had to pull it from the top and, you know, pull it out, and yeah, so I doubt I'll be getting. There's plenty of videos with the DC01 in on YouTube anyway, so, you know, I don't think I ever will, but never say never, you never know. Cleaning by Ken, is it possible that you could do a shout out for me? Hello, Cleaning by Ken, and say that you like any item from the pneumatic range. So Cleaning by Ken, he's a big pneumatic fan, as are lots and lots of people. Now I've got another name that I can't pronounce, but I can pronounce Nathan. I can't begin to pronounce your middle name. Evaristo, is it? Nathan Evaristo Perida? Anyway, Nathan, you know who you are. Hello, Nathan here from Virginia, United States. Is that where the Blue Ridge Mountains are? I seem to remember Laurel and Hardy. Probably you must know Laurel and Hardy, even if you're quite young. You must know who Laurel and Hardy are. They sang about the Blue Ridge Mountains of Virginia. When I was a child, I'm not that old, but we actually they used to show Laurel and Hardy films, and you know, the shorter programs in black and white when I was growing up. You don't see them now, not on normal television. Anyway, I used to quite like Laurel and Hardy. Stan Laurel, I believe, was born in Leeds, near here. He was English. Anyway, that's nothing to do with that. Let me see. This is why these videos go on for far too long. Hello, Nathan here from Virginia. I work at a vacuum store and have been wanting to send you something called a tandem air vacuum cleaner. Simplicity Synergy. It's the best vacuum I have ever used. Its agitation and airflow are amazing. Yes, I would need to send a transformer. Why would I do such a ridiculous thing, you may ask? 1, because your videos recently reminded me that it's okay to be interested/enthusiastic in/about something that most people don't understand. 2, you mentioned that unboxing and vacuums are losing its thrill and interest, and I think one of these would be fun for you. 3, I have suffered... I hope you don't mind me reading this, Nathan, because I did say I'd be reading out everything. I have suffered from a major depression for most of my life and childhood, and this is the one thing that seems to make me feel free of it sometimes. It distracts me and brings me an odd joy, and it has since I was 2 or 3. However, as I've already told you once, I stopped because I felt ridiculed and other negative things, until your video showed up, so it seems like a fitting gift, so long as it doesn't cost me my entire paycheck. Ha! Well, I'm sorry to read that you suffer from depression, Nathan, which is obviously, it's a disease, and a lot, you know, because it's an invisible disease and you'll look fine on the surface, people don't know, do they? I'm very fortunate. I mean, you know, people say, oh, I'm depressed, but it's not the same as being properly depressed. And I've been sad and I've said I'm depressed, but it's not the same thing, and I know the difference. I'm very fortunate that I've not, fingers crossed, I've not ever been in a state where I've felt very depressed and not wanting to go on. Yeah, I get fed up with vacuums, but people get fed up with all sorts of things if you do them all the time. I get fed up with going to work. Who doesn't? I get fed up of the same 4 walls sometimes. But, you know, I'm not depressed about it. You know, your offer is, you know, it's very kind of you, but I just, you know, although it'd be nice to see one of these, you know, to unbox a tandem air, and if I could get it to work, but I just, thanks for the offer. I can't accept it because I think if you look into it, it's going to cost you a lot of money, and I wouldn't feel very comfortable about taking it from you. I know you want to give something back. And that's great. I'm very grateful, but I don't want you sort of spending your entire paycheck, because you probably don't earn a huge amount of money working in a vacuum store. So if you win the American lottery and you've got heaps of money, then I'll be glad to accept that, and we'll because then it won't matter how much it costs you, because it'll be just pin money to you if you win millions of dollars. But I do appreciate what you want to do, but I just think because there's too many things, and I probably will have to pay for it when it comes to me. You'll have to fill out a customs form, and you'll have to put the true value of the machine, and it means it's going to cost me money to actually even receive it as well. So I wouldn't get it for free. I would have to pay the import duty on it. So again, thank you very much for the offer, but really don't worry about it. Okay, I'm just happy that you're enjoying the videos, and if it helps you with your depression, and it helps you, just don't, what I say to you, and it's easy to say, a lot of people will be ridiculed for liking something that most people can't understand. They look at you silly. Well, to heck with them. I don't know why I don't know why I'm surrounded by these. I don't know why I'm wearing this on my head. I don't know why I'm talking to YouTube audience about vacuums, putting myself out there. Yes, I'm a freak, but I know I am. I don't care, because I'm different. I'm a little bit different because I like vacuum cleaners, but I have done since I was a tiny kid, and there's nothing I've done. I've tried changing, I've tried getting rid of them, but I like them. They're a bit of fun. It's one of my main interests. I don't spend money on a lot of other things. So it's hard sometimes just to ignore people, but just if you do what you enjoy doing, as long as you're not harming anyone else, there's no harm in it. If it gives you joy, do it. Okay? So anyway, Nathan, thanks a lot. Just watch the videos, keep enjoying the videos. That's all, Thanks for the offer. But, I'll pass. Don't worry about it. Alright? Thanks for your question anyway. So, on with the show. Well, actually, on that point, I'm going to have to... I've got so much to get through. Oh no, it's coming... Oh no, it's... depending on when I shut down the comments, I'll certainly have one more after this, and I might have another. So, tune into the next video. I'm trying to keep these shorter, but as I say, I get chatting. So, how long have I been going? Oh, I can't see. I've only got 12 minutes left, have I? I've only got 12 minutes left of memory anyway, so what I'll do, I'll upload what I've just done into my computer, delete my memory, and come back and answer some more of your questions and shout-out requests. So until the next time, if you haven't had a question answered, or if you haven't had a shout-out yet, tune in to the next part, which will be following very, very soon. So for me, oh, and both my mugs, I love Hoovers, and I bought British, I bought Hoover. That's gin, and that's vodka, but it's not really. Don't drink, kids. Oops-a-daisy. Oh, hang on. Well, no, I'll show you that. I've knocked something down that I want to show you, but I'll show you that for the next video. Something to look forward to. Anyway, see you in the next shout-out and questions answered video. I'm trying to be wacky. I'm trying to be a wacky, youthful YouTuber who have millions of views. Those days have long gone for me. But I'm not as old as I might look. It's bad lighting. Okay, thanks for watching. See you very soon. Please thumb up. Don't comment under this one if you want a shout-out, I'm afraid, because shout-outs are finished for now. But if you want to make a comment about something, then feel free to do so, and I'll answer you in the old-fashioned way of typing on the keyboard. So, see you very soon. Bye for now.